All right. Good afternoon, everyone. It's about 12:30 on the 20th of April, 2021, and today I'm doing a $74 recap. I traded Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings, QCOM, and GRTX. And on both NCLH and QCOM, I wanted to see how far they would run, and I got out of them positive. I didn't really take it. So the idea was to get out at 1%. NCLH came close to 1%. We'll go over it. So here it is. Let's see. NCLH. NCLH came into my number right here at $31.09. I only got filled on 100 shares. I think I had 300 shares staggered in between these numbers. I got filled at the first number, and it started to run up, and it actually went past the 1% target that I like to use for profit taking. And then it started to come back down, and before it came back down through my entry price, I dumped it for a whole 3 cents of profit, 3 cents per share for $3, which is too bad because if I'd let it go, even at 1%, at least it would have been, $31. Not a big deal, but anyway. Okay, and so Unilever never came close to any of my price targets, and so I didn't enter. And then QCOM did a pretty interesting thing here. You can see these are old numbers that I had on my board, and they worked. It opened. So the number I have is 145.19 for resistance, and the high on this 10-minute candle is 145.19. It came down to 142.91, and I think I got in. I know I got in at 142, so NCLH is hitting the bottom number there. I'm not interested. It looks like there's going to be a bit of a sell-off in the market today. The S&P looks like it's getting rejected from 420. We'll see. I'll take a look at it here in a minute. That number right there. It might work, but it might not. It's late in the day. I usually don't initiate trades after 10:30 in the morning, and so this number, if it were closer to 2:30, but I'm never here at 2:30 because I'm picking up my kindergartner. So anyway, so QCOM, it came up, and I'm looking for $1.40 basically for a 1% move, and it gave me that opportunity almost directly on the numbers. I think in order to get out at 1%, I needed 144.20, 144.22, something like that. And I was like, okay, well, let's see if this thing will, break through. It was up when I was trading it. It was up close to 4% on the day. I was like, well, let's see if this is going to be, a breakout trade. And it wasn't. And I wound up letting that one go for 43 as opposed to $1.40 per share. I got out of it. I was only in it for 100 shares. I only had 100 shares on this level right here. I got out at 43 cents per share profit, so $43 profit. And then GRTX. Now GRTX, I didn't have a lot of, let me go to the 1 minute here on GRTX. I did not have a lot of conviction on GRTX. I traded 400 shares of GRTX. And I started to buy right here at around 9:15. It went up to 9:35, which is 20 cents profit, and I started to sell. And so in this candle, when I started to sell, you can see here I got filled at 20 cents per share profit. And just as soon as I hit the button, it started selling off big time. And so I wound up I had my bid order in, my sell order in, I think it was only a penny above my break-even price. And even though the price of the stock was 20 cents higher than my entry, it started to fall down very quickly, and so kind of hurt my take there a little bit. But such is life. It's the way it goes. You know, at least I got out. So, and what I've forgotten, it was the recovery. So this thing was selling off. It had a little bit of you can't even really call it a gap and go. There was some opening volatility there, and then it started to bottom out. And when this candle right here, when it closed, and it closed higher than this price right here, that's when I started to enter. And it worked out a little bit, so yeah, that's pretty much the trading day. Pretty skinny earnings. Not a heck of a lot really going on today. And here, we'll take a look at the little drawing that I put on this thing. Not a great representation, not a great prediction of what price action was going to look like during the day there. But I didn't trade it. It was more like this. Then, or sorry, let me do this again. It was more like this. Zoop, zoop, zoop. So, yeah, in either case, I mean, the first scenario that I have up here on the high end, looking kind of like two mountain peaks there, was certainly more tradable than the pattern that it put in today. It's a cancer play. They're curing cancer. It looks like it might actually be trying to bottom out right now, but it's got to get back over 857 here in order to really start to try and recover. Might make a run for it, but I'm not going to participate. And then, that's pretty much it for the day. EEIQ popped up on the scanner today, but it just didn't have the volume, and I wasn't interested. Oh, yeah, okay. So the SPY here, now the VIX has gotten back into the, I have a level here at 17.5. The VIX is coming back up to challenge the bottom of the gap again. I'm still bullish. I think this is just some episodic volatility here. Definitely the market is finding some pressure here after it hit 420. It opened, let's see where, I think it opened just north of 420. So let's see, the open was 420.33. And it's gotten rejected from that level. The daily here, it's not so nice. This isn't a nice topping pattern. About half the day is done now, and so volume, doesn't look. It's not like projected. If I were to guess, I would say this is going to be a below average volume day. So nothing. I'm not too worried about it. Like I'm not like starting to distribute my portfolio or anything over this. But there's some repair to be done here on the SPY, which you can see. I have these lines here, and they denote gaps. And the gaps always get filled, So here we are at new all-time highs for the year. Well, here we are getting rejected from new all-time highs. And for the year, let's find January 1st, and we'll do some a little bit of measurement here. We'll go to the monthly. It'll be easy. Let me hide these horizontals that I have. And this fib retracement's bunk. I'll just get rid of that. And so let's see, this is February 1 and then January 4. So from there to there. So for the year, we are up 15.32% on the SPY for the year. So, I mean, is a pullback in the cards? Yeah, sure, why not? 1, 2, 3 months up in a row. May is right around the corner. I don't think that we're going to see a red May. We might get a pullback for the first couple of weeks of May or so, maybe to repair. Let's see, this level is 399. So we might get some, we'll put it back on the daily. We might get some repair work done down here at the 403 level or so. Well, that's a bit of a dip, but yeah, it's there's some repair work to be done. It could take quite a bit more time until that happens, though. So it's really hard to say. I don't really know. I'm just going to pay attention to the daily. That works for me. Working with the daily moves and what's happening on the VIX. So now the VIX has come back down below 18.2. It's now at 18.1. Let's see what the it's coming back into oversold on the 1 minute here. You can see the 1 minute relative strength index is coming back into oversold, and the 10 minute is coming out of overbought. So the differences in my experience, it's when in conjunction both the relative strength indexes on the 1 minute, and this is for intraday trading only, when they're both coming out of oversold at the same time or both coming out of overbought at the same time, that's a strong indication of either a bull or a bear entry. And for example here, right here, let's see, right here at 12:11 and 12 o'clock, 12:10. Both of these indicators were coming out of the overbought signals. So let's see what at roughly 12:10. Let's see what the SPY did at 12:10. So 12:10. Yeah, and it's starting to catch a bid. I don't know. I mean, this is looking kind of like just another sort of bull move in a bear trend on the day. So if it turns around and starts going the other direction and continues that way into the end of the day, that's really good. And it's possible it could happen. It's possible the SPY could recover, maybe up to 419 or so today. Possibly, I don't know though. I like the 10 minute. So here on the 10 minute, you can see the relative strength index on the 10 minute for the SPY went into oversold, popped up, went back into oversold, but didn't go deeper into oversold, even though the price went lower. The relative strength index is showing a little bit of an uptrend. So this could be a good spot to enter into some SPY contracts on the long side, but it's not a high probability part of the day for that to occur. So yeah, I'm done trading. I get to go home with $74. So I get to be happy with that. And let's see what else. Yeah, I don't really. There's not a heck of a lot of more going on that really is very interesting to me here for a trade today. Okay, everybody. So that is my recap. Good luck out there. Keep your risks tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you for tomorrow morning's strategy session. I am out.